It's the new year. New year, new me. Wow, Montana Real Link really did die, huh? That's tough. Dang. How was that? Okay, so YouTube, of course, now doesn't want to cooperate with me. Let's see if I am up and running. Yes, I am. Hello, everyone. It's the 3 Chime Rail fan here, back once again. Well, actually, back for the first time in 2024. We already here, first live stream. A Happy New Year to you all. What's crazy is how, like Montana Rail Link just apparently merged with BNSF today. Rest in peace to MRL, man, from 1987 to 2024. I'm seeing that on Instagram and YouTube, people posting about it. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Oh man. All right. But hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm back once again. And we are gonna be back on the Train Sim Mode 4 grind. What I'm gonna do tonight is I got some more news about RSU thanks to the developer. I asked him about a couple of things yesterday, and I got to show you guys that. So that'll probably make your experience much more easier. But with that being said, we're gonna drive a YN2 C40, and of course I'm gonna have to get back to the good old no HUD mode too. So I got to get prepared for that. They have lease for another 6 years. Says they. Oh, okay. Hey, what's good, BDW? Happy New Year, man. I haven't seen you in a minute. So then, wait. So then, how come everyone's saying that they're officially done for? I seen the post where like they were gonna BN I think was gonna take over their line or something. I don't know what that was about, but alright, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go westbound to Rockwood. And we're gonna play the good old Sandpatch Grade with the C40s. This will be my first time driving the C40s with no HUD mode, and I haven't played this game in 3 weeks, so please bear with me if I do screw up. I've been on the Roblox RO scale grind, if you know what I mean, or the Row scale grind. Um, Trying to think what we could do. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It snows. That's right. It snows in what's his name? So what we'll do is we're gonna do a service in the snow because I know I haven't played in the snow in a long time. So let's see. I-368. Yeah, and this is with the deal with the C40 DLC. There's a couple of interesting services on stuff you have to do at the end. Let's see. Let's intermodal train along the line to Rockwood, where another crew will take over. let's do Q137. We'll do that. Or actually, hold on, it gets dark early, so you know what? Why don't I do um let's see. We'll do Q115. Intermodal from Chambersburg to Chicago, Illinois. 6,700 action points to get a gold medal. There's no platinum medal on this one because this is an older version. Only on the newer, DLCs like Metrolink, the Antelope Valley line, or the AV line, there will be the platinum. So, you know what? Let's do a snowstorm. Yeah, let's make it a bit more. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that snowstorm. All right, here we go. Starting off at Cumberland, heading west. I gotta pull up the signal aspects immediately. The last time I played this was, oh yeah, I gotta turn off the HUD. That's right, I'm doing this no HUD mode. Oh, you know what? What I'm afraid of is if I turn on the alerter and like it doesn't sound off. Like it gives that little audio sound, right? If you guys know what I'm talking about, there's usually a visual and an audio sound. I hope that they got it right and that there is a audible sound. Okay, I got your message, BDW. I got you. I'll look at it in a sec. So yeah, Q115 intermodal Chambersburg to Chicago's 12:47. Run this intermodal train along the line of Rockwood where another crew will take over. In the Y2 C40-8 of CSX, we're 4,000 tons, 50 cars long, and we're 4,079 feet from Cumberland Yard west to Rockwood. Here we go. All right. Oh my goodness, back on Train Sim World yet again. It's been a hot minute. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off the HUD mode. So you got to go to accessibility. If I remember, yes, I was correct. Put it all the way down to minimal. Make sure to hit apply. That way it gives you the change. And then now. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. They've changed it. Okay. Holy smokes. Alright, so let me turn on those wipers. Front and back. Turn on that cab light too. So I completely missed out on the winter update because I was on Roblox. Let's see. If anyone can reel me in on the left, if you play no HUD mode, could you tell me, or I could probably figure it out myself. I'll do minimum heat or medium heat. So, that's good. Alrighty, so let's lead, freight, depending on, release the air, let it charge up. Make sure it comes all the way up to 90 psi. Come back to the back of the fuse panel. Turn on the warning devices. We'll turn on the number lights too. Well, short hood, yep. Don't need that anymore. I'm gonna have to keep it like this. So yeah, C40 and SD40, nice. All right, 7757 is our lead unit, and we got a approach medium coming on out of Cumberland. Alright, so with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, subscribe. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot, generator field. I always forget about that. Here we go. Now we're good. Everything else should be on. Yep. Alright. CSX 7757, approach medium, main track, Cumberland, west over. Turn off that bell in a minute. So, from what I remember, let me turn off that bell. From what I remember, before I took a break, Matt and the guys said that there's going to be an update. Yeah, there's going to be an update. And that, oh, now they show the speed limit on the top left. They didn't show that before, nor did they show that red flag looking thing or something. I don't know what that is, but that's that. Now we got everything. Oops, sorry about that, conductor. Now in snow, of course, you'll have wheel slip, so you don't want that. If you do, then that wheel slip indicator will pop up. If you throttle up too fast from 0. But I didn't even check to see how long it's supposed to take us. I think it said an hour and 30 at the most. And then after this run is over, I will show you guys, we have ourselves an AI, dim those lights, there we go, could turn them back all the way on. Oh yeah, I think the radio doesn't come on in this one, right? Yeah, it doesn't. No, I didn't even check to see if I had DPUs. Okay, good. That would have been the second mistake I would have done. Oh yeah, we got some new things for sure. Yeah, we got some new stuff. So, my goodness, I'm gonna have to get used to this or see what I'm looking at. So, the speedometer shows up at the top left. That's useful, very useful now. That way I don't have to look at the one at the on the bottom right. Slow down before we hit this 15. When it shows your... Oh, there we go. There's wheel slip. And that is your wheel slip. Slightly speeding, slightly speeding. We're all good now. So, top left, from what I remember, it just showed the speed limit on the track. The maximum authorized speed. Now, we have the speedometer, our current speed. We have the maximum authorized track speed through the area we're in. We're in Cumberland West Yard at the Amtrak station now. And then what? Wait, hold on. There's a blue highlighted zone, so I'm assuming that is for a station. Correct me if I'm wrong. Going uphill at 0.5. So blue on the top right station. Now I don't know what the red thing is at the top left. If you guys see that, it looks like a reverser handle. We got it clear. That's one thing I don't understand. That red thing. Clear. Then it's going to go up to 20. The back of our train passes this board. Right here is, if you guys do not remember, this is Viaduct Junction. I still remember some of the points on the route. Hopefully this alerter does not go off without a sound, because then we're going to have a problem. Hopefully it does not do that. So this is Viaduct Junction. If you diverge off to the left, you'll head onto the Mountain Sub, which is actually a very long subdivision for CSX. I'm actually shocked by how long it is. It's a train simulator DLC. It's not yet for Train Sim World. Hopefully in the future it will be. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just starting off easy, you know, with a little intermodal train, nothing too crazy. I got to get back into that feeling again. Let's see, put it on the setup mode just in case. So you shouldn't have to worry about it now because we're going uphill. And alrighty, we are on the way towards Rockwood. It should be changing any second now. There we go. Alright, so up to 20. And then the next one said 25. One of them said 25. I think it was like back at Viaduct and said that. There's a glitch, I think, where like they want you to go passenger speed for some reason and not freight speed. I don't get it. So that's something to look at. If you guys ever see this. Uh-oh, we might be getting something else tonight for RSU, Rail Sim Universe. I seen something in the Discord where okay, there it is. There's 25. Yeah, I seen something in the Discord earlier where they showed the SD70 ACs. The CSX and the Norfolk Southern SD70 ACE. Yeah. I seen something that said just a few minutes away. So who knows? That could be it. And then when we get to when we get past the mill, I forgot the name of the mill. It's something Creek Mill, from what I remember. It's right up here around the corner. When we get past the mill, we'll be able to go 50. That bridge we passed back there that we went underneath, that was Narrows River Bridge. Start throttling down. We're coming up on 25 mile per hour speed limit. I'm still trying to figure out what that red reverser or something means. Still trying to figure that out. And the distance gives you, so the new distance thing, it gives you like an estimate as to how far the next signal is from the last one that you passed. Alright, we're gonna chill again. Yep, 35. That's right. Yeah, I just remember. I think in free roam they let you go passenger speed, and then in consist editor, something I have not even done yet, in Train Sim Mode 4, um, they let you go passenger speed. I mean, I kind of get that. It is free roam. The red thing up there is supposed to tell you to apply brakes. I never think much of it. Could be mostly used for passengers. So. Wow, something's going on with YouTube on my phone. But yeah, I seen your comment. I was trying to open it all the way because it did cut off. Um, I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know if it's my phone or what. Or if I'm afraid I don't know how to use it. Don't at all. Yeah, I mean, it just looks odd to have it up there though. It will light up when a door is open or whatever. Okay, got you. All right. Yeah, I'll just ignore it then because it just looked odd to me. But yeah, I'm kind of now getting the gist of everything. There was so yeah, if I remember, there was a HUD update. There oh, and they show you how many miles till the next checkpoint. That's also new. So 10 miles. Great. Yeah, I can see it now. I can see that now as well. So yeah, they kind of helped you out a bit. We're good now for 35. Sweet. I don't know how long that was there. Gotta pay attention. Notch 7. Appreciate the help, BDW, man. Appreciate it, bro. Because, yeah, the update came out when? Like, shortly after I took a break playing it? Let's see, I may have to go Notch 8, huh? Yeah. Now we're on flat ground again, sweet. And then we're going to be able to go 40 in a second, and then eventually 50. If I recall. Yeah, there's the 50 board. And as soon as our tail end passes, then we're good. So, how y'all liking the new year? Do y'all miss 2023? Do you guys, what did you guys do today as the first day of the new year? Tell me, what's your thoughts? How do you feel so far? Oh, there's our 50. Yeah, how do you feel about the new year so far? Just from day one. Coming up on the state uh, line. We're at Ellerslie. We have several crossings coming up. Start notching down now. So now, I believe now we're in Pennsylvania. Beautiful little train through the snow. I think we can stay in Notch 7. Not scratch that. May have to throttle off because we are going downhill. And then it changes back and forth. Yeah, you go downhill, you go uphill. My apologies, guys, if you guys hear my brother in the background. He's like having a great time on his Oculus. That guy, he's funny. I hear him through the wall just saying, "Ooh, that's something." All my videos are uploaded as well. From last year. Got all the videos uploaded last night. I think there was 6, and they were all from November. I have no videos from December due to the weather changing, like raining and then pretty much being cold. It did rain a lot in December, so I could hardly get out. Clears all the way. Clears all the way. You know, what's cool is that I wish they could make this, revamp this route maybe one more time. Because this is a 2020 version. Well, not maybe revamp it, but like come out, bring back the GP40. You know what I mean? Like bring back that locomotive, at least. So if I remember, we go uphill for a minute, it gets flat. If there's a flat straightaway. But today my day was great. Gamed for a bit, ate lunch, and went out to work out. Yeah, I actually did work out. I'm trying to do a little workout streak of mine. Day one is complete. Worked on the abs and the arms. Did a little jogging. And you know that's all I can say on that. See if I can do the same thing again tomorrow if I'm not busy. Yeah, as soon as this run is done, once again, guys, I will be switching over to Roblox to show you guys some more exciting news I did find. Um, Again, there may be some more actually coming tonight. I've seen something that seemed interesting. You know, what's also funny is that I never would have imagined intermodals being this light of a train. Like, I thought they would be really heavy with all that cargo and stuff inside the containers, you know, and your double stack. Now, there's a couple of... There's the letter. Okay, so it does have an audible warning. It is kind of quiet, though. Yeah, so the alert does have an audible warning. Nice, because but see, I remember when I had the HUD, I used to click it right away when that little warning sign came up. I clicked it right away, so that's good. That's good. We don't have any problems with the alert. In the F-125, there is a problem unless if they fixed it. I got to look back at the update notes to see if they did, but there would be an audible warning, but it would be really fainted. There would be no visual warning. That was the problem. 'Cause I would always look at the MFD, and I would hear the alert go off, but there would be no visual warning of it. So we are, yeah, coming up on Heinemann. Literally forgot to check to look at the top left. That's all right. We will be slowing down to I think to about 25 miles per hour. Yeah, that's when it oh, yeah, here it comes. Oh no, that's the signal. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah, we will be slowing down to 25, so I gotta notch off immediately when I first see it pop up on the top right. Yeah, here we go. We're about to come into the town of Heinemann. Should be popping up real soon. That speed limit. What's also helping is, you know, how we're going uphill. We'll have another one around the corner. Alright, so we have officially reached Heinemann. Matter of fact, that speed limit should be popping up on my top left. I actually don't know why it's not. That's interesting. The speed limit board is right around the corner. It's right here. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if it will pop up, but let's see. It will pop up like super early just to warn you. It's right here. Yep, right here. That's a bug. Yep, they got me. Wow, they got me so bad. That's a bug. Mark that down. You guys, mark that down. Holy smokes. Look at that red. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. But I'm slowing down. Yeah, that's a no-no. And you get no points when you significantly speed. If you speed slightly, then you'll still get some points though. See, because back in the olden days of railroading, this is also an interesting thing I found out. Back in the olden days of railroading, come on SD40. I heard it do the transition noise. But back in the olden days, they really didn't care about how fast you would go. But it would just be 30 miles per hour back then for all trains, including passenger. Both freight and passenger would be that much. It says the Dash 8 is now live, still working on a few bugs here and there, which will be resolved by next week. Alright. Wait, the Dash 8? Wait, huh? Well, it just got updated again. Yo, Dan Builds Trains is bringing the heat, and so is Triple H in WWE. I heard he just brought back The Rock tonight for Monday Night Raw. How great is that? Always looks like the companies are about to tear apart from each other. That's what it would always look like. So yeah, this is usual decent speed that you'll go either maybe 15. You'll be in the between 15 or 25, depending on how much your train weighs. So we will be rounding these curves for a minute until we reach the summit, which is when we pass Sandpatch. The summit up here, and then we'll be all going downhill towards Rockwood after that. So. Can I get a gold medal on my return to Train Sim World? We'll find out. Yeah, let me look at this alert I just got from, what's his name? Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna look at your message, BDW, that's right. If you're still in here. Still here, we're at MRL. Do not exactly know why you guys keep saying we're disappearing. We have renewed our lease with BNSF for another 6 years due to high business profits and the presidents that BNSF Railway has enrolled in a joint partnership deal with us where we both live happily ever after. Okay. Ay. That's funny. Alright. That's funny. Let me see if there's any special guests I can join tonight. When I can see, no. Usually the special guest would be my good friend Kitty. Otherwise known as Kid Dumo 2. Go follow her on Twitch and subscribe to her YouTube channel. And her Kick channel. Yeah, all three. Yeah, let me look at this Dash 8, what's this called? Because the Dash 8's been out. He said still working on a couple of bugs though for it. got 10 miles to get to Nance Curve. I gotta remember to keep looking at that top left because that'll come in handy a lot. Because before you could, so yeah, I'm gonna say this again. Before there was no, there wasn't that passenger alert red icon. There was no, you couldn't take a look at your um, current speed limit. You would have to actually like look at the speedometer in the cab and tell what you're at. But now they kind of made it a little bit easier though, which is great. And you got what looks to be, I think, it's like the power force or something. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's like the amp indicator on the bottom right for the old HUD. I think this is just for like maybe the top left one looks like for the force. What's it called? Exceeded on the train, I believe. Not entirely sure yet, but I'm figuring it out. I've found out most of it. And usually these runs take from between an hour and 30 to maybe 2 hours, so we're probably not gonna make it to Rockwood until we're probably gonna make it to Rockwood or finish close to maybe 2 hours. That's happened a couple of times before. That SD40 is just pouring its heart out too. You can literally hear it pouring its heart out. Oh, that's what he meant. The -8, how do you pronounce it? The Amtrak -8. Still working on a few bugs here and there, which will be resolved by next. Yo, W. Dan builds trains, man. So he just released the -8 for Amtrak. And there is a eastbound coal train to the left of us. Nice. Very nice. Let me see, how do you pronounce it? I forgot how you pronounce it. Yeah, it's the -8. It's 4 axles, so completely forgot how you pronounce it. -8 32 BWH. Yeah, it's just a long name. It's just a long name. Hard to memorize, probably for most people. I would just call it a B40-8. That's something. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at that and see how much that costs. Because in RSU, um you have to like grind on it to gain money. Because you have to buy the train sets. You have to actually buy them. So yeah, that's a thing. But what I'll do is I'll show the CSX-8's 6-axle power, like the C40-8 I'm driving right now, but in the RSU version, compare it to see, how it looks. And then also you can run a passenger service. You can take over an Amtrak service with it in RSU, so I'll show you what that looks like as well. I have yet to actually do that with a freight locomotive in a train sim world. I have yet to actually do that. I cannot believe that. I've actually yet to do that. Let's see if there's anyone behind us. I don't think so. Not following too close, because, well, obviously... Oh, yeah, here's another person. Ooh, they highballing, too. They got some DPUs. I think that's a GP... Those are GP38s. Yeah, coming up my way. Yeah, they highballing. So if you guys don't know this route, or this is your first time again playing Train Sim World, see, this is CSX's Sandpatch Grade, otherwise known in real life as CSX's Keystone Subdivision. Sandpatch Grade is part of the Keystone Subdivision. And there is a war bonnet leading 2 YN2s. Empty coal train. I think it's empty. No, it's not. Nice. Dude, I just love the way, the snow picks up off the ground. And like, man, I love that. So we'll be playing in the snow for a while, since I know you guys haven't seen it in a minute. Again, just trying to get back on that grind. I don't know when we're going to get to the summit. We still got a long ways to go. A couple of twists and turns. We are coming up on Fairhope Grade Crossing, which is what this whistle board is for. Yeah, everything's still coming back to me. So, we're now in Fairhope, Pennsylvania. And then past the crossing is a short tunnel called Falls Cut. And then we won't have another tunnel until the summit, which is Sandpatch Tunnel, if I remember. Again, it's been 3 weeks since I've touched this game. So, we're gonna come around the corner and greet this crossing with a 2 long, 1 short, 1 long. There's a railfan bench right there. That's the bench. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a phone call. So give me 1 second, everybody. Be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I had to answer a phone call. So, as an update, guys, RSU may have to wait till tomorrow. I may play it off stream and then see what I found out on the Dash 8 if I have enough money to buy it. There is a premium boost for free that you can like buy. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. Um, Now let me check the signal to see if I have a route. Okay. That's another bug. So guys, Dovetail Games, fix some of the speed limit markings, if you can, please, that you may see in this live stream if you ever do look at it. And then please fix the message pop-ups, like the one that just said denied, no route available. I'm not clicking anything, or I'm not asking for the dispatcher. I'm not asking for permission from the dispatcher at all. They just pop up at random. So, yeah. So we got 7 miles to go. Wow, I really got to keep paying attention to the mileage, man. I'm talking so much, man. I keep getting to look at that, and then, you know, uphill and then the downhill. But yeah, like I was saying, so Sandpatch Grade runs from Cumberland to Rockwood in the game, but in real life, it actually does run from Cumberland to Connellsville, Pennsylvania. They just got it short and said, let's end it off at Rockwood, because you know it already takes you nearly 2 hours to complete a train. So let's not make it 3, which is smart. Which is smart. There have been suggestions in the past in the forums that I've seen where people wanted it to be extended to Connellsville. I would love to see that happen. And I would love to see this route get a route extension and get updated one more time. Just one more time in its history. And then they don't have to touch it anymore unless they need to fix some bugs. But I would love to see that happen. That was Falls Cut Tunnel I just passed through. So, I'll take a tunnel picture at Sandpatch Tunnel. And then here's our checkpoints. We only got 3 more. Mance, Salisbury, and then Rockwood, Main Drive 1. So yeah, I have a plan actually with a couple of buddies of mine tonight. So I may not live stream Railsim Universe tonight, but I will for sure try to get to it tomorrow if I have the time. Because plans of course may change. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Sandpatch is old Baltimore and Ohio trackage. I almost keep saying it's old CNO. I keep forgetting it's BNO. I almost keep saying it's like Chesapeake in Ohio. No, it's Baltimore and Ohio. Old BNO trackage. I actually don't know that much history of this route. All I think I remember is that like the BNO wanted to cut through the Allegheny Mountains, and so they carved a path through the mountains, which is Sandpatch. I have to look back at the article and check and see, or look it up on Google. But what I also do know about the route is an interesting fact enough is as we are coming up on the next signal, the Salisbury branch, this little section right here almost was abandoned entirely. For some reason, I can't remember why, but it says it on Google. I can look at it right now and see. But it says that the Salisbury branch was almost abandoned for a reason. Nearly abandoned. Starting to pick up a little bit of speed. Just at about 20. Partially abandoned, yeah. I gotta see why it was partially abandoned. Oh, here we go. This is Foley Overlook. Yeah, this is CP Foley. Now I'm still trying to get why they call it an overlook, but from a railfan's perspective, you're overlooking the mountain or some sort. Oh yeah, this is that same point. If you guys remember, a little while back, I took that picture of like the dozen C40s. Like with the BNGvo and like a dozen C40s. Yeah, this is where I took that picture at, and I was like up in the mountains, like where that popular spot is for rail fans. So now we'll be able to speed up for a bit, up to 30, but we won't be able to go really fast yet. We won't be able to pick up speed unless if there's like a break in the track where where it goes flat for like a hot second. But between Hindman and the summit, you stay between 15 to 25, like Cajon Pass, but you're going uphill. You're not going downhill. Downhill, the top speed limit is 35 downhill, or no, 30 I think. 30 for freight, and then passenger is 35. So a small difference in between the speed limits. So yeah, I looked it up right here. It said that the former BNO / current C6 branch line that serves the Shaw Mines area of Myersdale Once ran in Salisbury, Pennsylvania, where it connected onto the Castleman Valley Railroad, which ran to Jennings, Maryland, and ended slightly beyond until abandonment 40 years ago. The line now ends just past the village of Romania. All jointed rail was replaced with welded rail in 2012, modernizing the spur for increased traffic. So yeah, the branch line used to be longer, but then they cut it a bit short. Now, I don't know how low activity the branch line is, but there is a local in the game called U876. It's a real life local. I call it the Salisbury local. It's ran by C40s, 3 or 4 C40s. They take an empty coal train up to the mine, up to Salisbury Junction. What they'll then do is then when they pass the signal, they'll reverse the whole train. Excuse me. They'll reverse the whole train down the branch line because there's also no runaround track at all on the branch line, so they have to reverse the whole train down to the mine and then load it up and then head back to the junction, and then they'll take the train and run it all the way up to Salisbury Loop and then run around the power to the other end. That way they can go back eastbound towards Cumberland. And then that's the end of the local. And then there was a made-up local, pretty much the same thing, U877. Now, you only get these two symbols if you buy the C40-8W DLC, this locomotive. Only if you get this locomotive, then you can buy it, or you can play it, or you can just make it up with the other locomotives, you know. But it's kind of, see, what's funny is that it's kind of like what I'm used to catching, like since I'm a NorCal rail fan. It sounds like the Stockton Turn pretty much, you know. It's usually ran by like 3 locomotives. No DPUs ever. I have not seen the Stockton Turn have a DPU ever before, but just extra power on the head end. Oh yeah, and this little town right here is called Glencoe. This little town that I'm passing through. I know this route very well because, well, I've played it a whole bunch of times. So, I think it's hard for me to forget. Actually, no, we are still coming up on, we're still getting speed, that's good. This is like, that's like the only part of the route I forget the name of. Everything else I know. I'll show you guys what the branch line I was talking about. When we get to Myersdale, this is Salisbury Junction, so when we get to Myersdale, I'll point it out. And you'll be able to see it. But it's just like King Creek. You can only serve one. You can only hold one train on the branch line. You can only hold one train. Single track. No runaround siding. Well, yeah, on the Salisbury, there's no runaround sidings or whatever. On King Creek there is, but only one train at a time can go on the branch. It is a 4 mile long branch line. It's 4 miles long because I looked up the length of the route from end to end. Sand Patch is 53 miles long, with the 4 mile long branch, it's 57. So yeah, it'll take you, I don't know actually how long it takes you to get down the branch. I think the speed limit on the branch is 25 or 30, if I recall. I mean, it's been a minute since I've been on it. I usually, I don't usually run down the branch unless if I'm playing that one local. Let me start notching down because we are getting a little bit of a breaking point. Let's do my 6. Oh, here comes another AI. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, it's just helpers. 2 SD40s. Oh, no, I'm sorry. One SD40-2 and an SD40. Yep. Light move back down to Cumberland. A helper set. Nice. Let's put it back in notch 8. Under 5 miles to go. We're getting close. We're getting close. I just really wish, see the other games, they're doing their job, I haven't heard anything on SimRail yet in their US route. They're still updating the Polish, lines. But I'm still waiting on that, announcement of what that US route will be. They've revealed the CP SD70 before on their socials. Let's see, what time did we start at? 12:47. All right, so it's been just over an hour. Gotcha. We're getting close. We're getting close. Not that far. Still a climb though. It's still a long climb. We are also dropping speed again because the uphill is increased. But nice, man. Yeah, making headlines in 2024. The Amtrak Dash 8. B32WH. Did I say it right? I think I did. Yeah, it's just a long name. It's the Amtrak Dash 8. Honestly, I'll just say the Amtrak Dash 8. I'll know what I'm talking about. A fun fact on the Dash 8 is on the Capital Corridor that runs between Sacramento and Oakland, they don't use the Dash 8s anymore. You guys may not know what route I'm talking about, but just look up Amtrak's Capital Corridor and they just use like their F-59. Well, there's a couple of F-59s that they still use, but they're trying to use they're trying to use the new charter sets now. So yeah, man, it is still early too. Oh my goodness, I love this year. It's actually still early in the night. Oh yeah, and with the new year, you know, and daylight saving. I know daylight saving time isn't until like March or so, but it'll start getting you know, much more brighter again. You know, we'll have longer days, especially the rail fan. That's a good thing. Clear at 204.1. Ooh, the snowstorm still. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely try out passenger with the C40 in Train Sim World, and then I will do it with RSU. Now, I'm gonna explain to you guys the difference between RSU and Train Sim World. So RSU is a game on Roblox. It's not actually it's a, well, I mean, it's a game, but it's not actually, you know, like uh, an actual simulator game. Like, no, it is. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a simulation game in Roblox. Um, so the difference is that RSU is a little bit more, you know, they're a little bit more light on you. Like you don't have to, you know, set up your whole train like how I just did in Train Sim World, but they, you know, they kind of do that already for you. So, yeah, Real Sim Universe. There is it's multiplayer. You know, it's all multiplayer. There's no single player. When you join in RSU, man, it's completely multiplayer. I showed you guys last night. Just look back at my stream last night on the last stream of 2023 slash Happy New Year stream. I clearly show you know, it's not single player. It's multiplayer. You can play with your friends. You can play as a conductor. So you guys can be a two-man crew if you want. Technically a three-man, because what happened was, see, I tested out. I wasn't even a conductor, but I could sit in the brakeman seat in the C40, I think. Yeah, someone was running a light move last night on Roblox, and I could actually sit in the brakeman seat. So technically, you could be a three-man crew if you want. If there's a third seat, and I think you can sit in a different unit too, if there's a trailing unit. I think I gotta test it out. love it how we're perfectly staying at 15 miles per hour. I'm just loving that. Yeah, I don't know why. See, there's that. That's the bug I was talking about. It's still popping up. So let me check it again. What is the next signal? It's after you pass the curve up here at Manila, right before you hit the tunnel. Let's see where it is. Yeah. Oh, there's an actual yellow for that signal. I have a yellow on that one. Alrighty. 2 miles. 2 miles. So it's pretty much right around the corner. We're just about to hit it. But yeah, so what I could do is, since I did this, it did come up in my mind, but, oh, we have a eastbound intermodal. Um, in RSU, I haven't seen anyone yet not know what they're doing, but everyone in that one usually knows what they're doing right off the bat. I haven't seen anyone yet, like mess around uh, in there. So yeah, you can. But there's no tutorial. If you don't know what you're doing, there's no tutorial. From what I know, maybe if you're in the Discord channel, then they can probably help you out if you're just a beginner. But yeah, you can play as a conductor, you can play as a passenger slash rail fan, and an engineer, and you can dispatch. Dispatching is not available yet. He's still working on that. The developer. Um, so that's not available yet, unfortunately. From what I've seen, there's only one dispatcher. There can only be one dispatcher. Um, but then I'm trying to think, how is that going to work, right? Because see, on PlayStation, we have a problem. Number one is that we don't have the chat log pop up like on mobile or on Xbox or on PC. The chat log does not pop up. And then number two, we don't have any in-game voice chat. So now I'm trying to figure out, how are you then going to talk to the dispatcher? How is that going to work? But I'll leave it up to him, to leave it as a surprise for us, because he's still working on it. Again, I'm not a developer. I'm just, giving you guys insight on what I had seen. There's our next clear right there in the distance. You can barely see it because of the snow, but it's starting to appear up. Yeah, there we go. The advanced curve is right over there. Again, that's not the horseshoe curve you may think of, the world famous. No, this is CSX's version of horseshoe curve. They call it man's curve instead. Not to get it confused. Because we are in Mance, Pennsylvania, I believe, as of now. And what's really cool is, the post office is right there too at the at the crossing. And then in real life, there is a caboose that I think acts as a hotel, or I think it's someone's house maybe on a hill. So that's also really cool. Can you guys just believe that though? You know, we're like already almost into the second day of the brand new year. Also, you guys, on an update of the Originators of Chaos series, I was not available to attend I'm gonna guess the Houston event back in November. So ever since that event for the Originators of Chaos, there's been no events because you know it just ran into the holiday season. You know, the host or or you know the hosts of the series was like, you know what, everyone take the winter break off. You know, take a break. You know, spend time with your family. So we will resume next week. I don't know where we're gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia, um, where the Atlanta Falcons used to play back in the 2000s. Um, so that'll be our next event. I remember looking at it like a week ago. So No, wait, was the Houston event back in November? No, I think it was in December. But we are officially on Mance Curve. There's the post office, and this is the crossing I was talking about. Little shave and a haircut for the post office, since they do see trains every day pass by. I wonder if they use that post office still in the real world, because that looks very old. They may not. I'm not in Pennsylvania, so who knows? Who knows? And then, oh yeah, you can't see the caboose because it's the windows are covered up with snow. It's not even a caboose in the game. It's a house, so it's got to be someone's house there or something. And this is the steepest part of the route too. Just when you round just past the curve, uh, towards the control point of Manila, it goes actually up to 2%. Right up here when we're done rounding the curve. Yeah, there goes 1.7. And then there is just about the 2%, 1.9, 2%. But it only lasts for just a second, and then it, you know, dies back down again. So our next checkpoint is Salisbury, and that's where I'll show you guys the. I'll actually pause the game and maybe put it in photo mode so that way you guys can see where exactly I'm talking about the branch line. So we got 6 miles to go, and then the summit is literally right around the corner. And so is Sandpatch Tunnel, which is where I'll take that tunnel picture. Oh yeah, and this is where I had a yellow, but it's now a green. So this is CP Manila. This is the control point you see before and after you come out the tunnel. So here is where they would usually diverge the the U-876 on a main number onto main number 2, and then it would continue like that towards the branch. So this is a spawn point too. This is a spawn point. Yep, there goes the SD40 again with this little transition it does. We actually did slow down underneath 50 miles per hour, so now our SD40 is just trying to cope with that, making its transitions like a car. Let's see, I don't know. Whoa, that was... Are we having wheel slip? Oh yeah, I think, yeah. It says sand, so yeah, we're having wheel slip. No, we're almost there. Oh no, come on. Oh, you're almost there. No, 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 come on. Oh, we might actually stop. Oh yeah, we're still slipping. Oh no, right before the summit. Oh no, 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 right before the summit. No. Oh man, right before it. I got the lead sand on. It's the SD40 slipping. It's not the C40. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Just put on the, oop. Wow, that was interesting. Alright, so there's a problem with this. So the only problem is, so if I cannot get this train moving, now this is a signal. This is a, let's see. Oh no, we're good, we're good. If I pass this signal, if I roll back behind this signal, then we won't fail because it's not applicable to us. But if I were to roll back from the signal to the signal I did pass that gave me that green, then we'll be off the route, and then that'll be pretty much actually the end of our day. And I have to restart all over again. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try a hill start. So what we do in this case is we're gonna slowly notch up. Wow, the sand indicator is going off like crazy, and I'm not even moving. We're gonna slowly bring up the throttle. Alright, we're gonna slowly start bringing up power. For a hill start, you can just crank it up to notch 5. Open the window to make sure we're not moving. In the snow, it is always hard. Let's see. Nah. And there's the wheel slip, yeah. Uh-oh, yeah, guys, I think... let's see, I mean, I can try to get it on the way again. The sand indicator is going off like crazy. Yeah, the SD40 was starting to have some problems. since because this is an older locomotive, um, it doesn't have wheel slip protection. I think a Dash 2 does not have wheel slip protection. But you know, in like the newer Gevos, they do have wheel slip protection, like the ES44 on Cajon Pass. It does that little what's his name? It's like on the trucks, like right here. It's like a little it uses a little weight shifter. That way, there's no wheel slip that occurs. So we're gonna try it again, and we're gonna see if we can get it moving. No. Yeah, that's wheel slip. Yeah. Oh, I derailed it. Oh no. Well, that's the end of this one. I tried not to wheel slip. What I was trying to do was notch it down and then apply a small bit of the independent at the same time, but oh well. I don't know how I derailed it. That's interesting to me. I don't know how I derailed it. Uh, the speedometer, see, I didn't see it go crazy. See, yeah, that's just unfortunate. Well, that's the end of Q115. I would have to start it all over again, um, or choose a different weather setting. Uh, yeah, so well, guys, I guess that's gonna wrap up this stream a bit early. Um, but don't worry, I'll get back on the train simulator grind. What I'll just do next time is I'll notch it all the way off before I put on some of the independent. That's all I'll do. But see, I don't want it. See, when you do that though, the problem with that is that when you notch off all the way to idle before applying the brakes, it can roll back a lot, like dramatically. Especially when you're on an incline. It can roll back a lot. You know, if you don't put some brakes on at the same time. So, but yeah, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the run of Q115 between Cumberland up until right about the summit, where the SD40 was having problems. It was the SD40. It could not cope with the snow on the rails, or the water, or the ice. So, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think the SD40. Yeah, the SD40. I don't think has wheel slip protection, unless if it's, I think maybe upgraded to a Dash 3. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Usually it's just the Gevos that have that. I have not heard any of. Well, there's a couple of EMD locomotives that have wheel slip protection, I'm sure, but on an SD40, I don't think it does. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, we derailed, and I didn't save it at all. So my friends actually are not ready for me to play yet. So what I can do is I can show you guys real quick that new Amtrak Dash 8 on RSU. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to the TSW4 in the Happy New Year. And I'll switch over to Roblox. So I'll be right back.